Solving for h in this problem here, we have a equals to h times a plus hb times b divided by 2. And what are we solving for? We're solving for h. So how do we solve for such problem? So now we have a on the left side of the equal sign, then we have all of this on the other side of the equal sign with the fraction, correct? So the best thing to do is to cross multiply. So anytime, ladies and gentlemen, you got problems like this, where you have some entity on the left side and another entity on the right side. So the best thing to do is to cross multiply them up, okay? So to cross multiply, that means you can put this one a over 1, all right? So when you do that, so you cross multiplying those two. So that means you cross multiply, so you're doing 2 times a, okay, which is 2a, equals, then you do 1 times HA is just 1 times anything stays the same thing, HA plus HB. Okay, so no changes for that one. All right, and then now what are we solving for? We're solving for H. So we have H twice here. So what's the best thing to do is to take H out. Okay, so the best thing to do, because you have H in common for these two terms, so it's better to do what? Bring it outside, so that means the greatest common factor, which is 8, so that would be 2a, sorry, so it's going to be h here, then a plus b. Because remember, when you take h out from this one, a is left. When you take h out of this one, b is left. All right? So once you do that, the next thing you do, remember, you're solving for h. So you want to leave h alone. Because you want to leave h alone, what do you need to cancel in order to do that? I need to cancel a plus b. And how do I do that? What's the sign between h and a plus b? Because of the parentheses, that means multiplication. And then to undo it, we do a division. So we divide by a plus b. Whatever you do on one side, ladies and gentlemen, you do the same thing on the other side. This is out. And what do we see left? So we have 2a over a plus b equals to what? Equals to h, which is just the same thing as having h equals to this one, right? So all h equals to 2a over a plus b. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you are finished. All right? Just done. Let's take care of the second one here. So we have r to the third power over v equals to 3 over 4 pi times pi. What are we solving for? V. So again, when you see yourself in cases like this, where you have a fraction on the left side, another fraction on the right side, cross multiply. That's the best way to go. So you're going to cross multiply in this case here. Okay, meaning when you do that, and a lot of time it doesn't matter which one you put first. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so that means you can do 3 times v, which is 3v. And then you multiply these two together, so that means you're doing 4 pi times r to the third power. Okay, and what are we solving for? V. Because we're solving for v, what are we trying to cancel in order to have v by itself? Because this is v. You want to leave it alone. So you got to cancel the 3 by doing what? Divide by 3 and 3, because again, you have multiplication between the 3 and the v. So to undo that, you have to do division. So we divide it, and then we have v equals to what? 4, sorry, that'll give us 4 pi r to the third over 3, and then you are all finished with that one as well. So this is what we get. So we have v equals to 4 pi r to the cube power, to the cube, divided by 3, and then we're done. So you guys can see, a lot of times you see these problems, they may look difficult, but at the end of the day, it's not. All right, and also guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos on Prof. Komlavi Math for Fun. Okay, see you soon.